11 ways to save money. I consider myself to be a pretty frugal person, but there are definitely still ways that I could cut expenses. Here are some money-saving habits that we can all adopt to help us gain better control over our finances. 1. Create a budget. Taking the time to create a monthly budget will help you tremendously. Every month, set aside a certain amount of money for all of your expenses for the entire month. In doing so, you can track your spendings more easily and pinpoint where you're wasting money and what spending habits need to be changed. Until you have a budget system set up, your finances will not be organized. So if you're a beginner budgeter, try making small adjustments to your spending habits rather than having the mindset to become a super saver right away. It takes time to build lasting habits. 2. Make a grocery list. Plan out your grocery trips. When going to the grocery store, try not to go when you're hungry and always take a grocery list with you. By going on a full stomach and having a grocery list, you'll be less inclined to make impulse purchases. What I like to do whenever I go shopping is to buy groceries in bulk. My go-to bulk store is Winco because they honestly have the best prices. By buying things in bulk, you can save a lot of money, but there are other ways that you can save money on groceries. 3. Use coupons. Whenever possible, use coupons. Coupons can be found in grocery store ads, online, through coupon apps, and so many other places. In order to take full advantage of couponing without spending too much time looking for deals, narrow down your sources. Some of my favorite ways to get coupons or cashback is through apps like Pocket Points, Ebates, or Honey. Sometimes coupons can lure people into buying products that they normally don't buy. Don't fall for this. Consider leaving items you normally don't purchase on the shelf and only save coupons on items that you would buy anyway. 4. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and repurpose. Make thrift stores your best friend. Instead of buying things brand new, try buying used goods. When going thrift shopping, it can be really tempting to buy things that you like, but one thing to keep in mind is to only buy things that you need. Sometimes it can be difficult to differentiate the things that you want from the things that you really need, but figuring out what you need will keep you on the right track to live frugally. There are other ways that you can find used items. Instead of going to an actual thrift store, you can simply ask around and use services like Facebook's Marketplace, FreeCycle, or Craigslist to see what types of things people are selling or getting rid of. You might be surprised. 5. Meal prep. Setting a time during the week to plan out your meals in advance will save you money and time. Some people consider meal prepping a tedious task, but once you get in the habit of preparing meals in batches, it's really not that bad. Meal prepping is definitely a learning process, but in the end, it helps simplify your routine and lifestyle. By preparing your meals for the week in advance, you can avoid any temptations of eating out or getting a quick bite somewhere because you'll have food that's already prepared and on hand. Meal prepping helps you gain control over not only what you eat, but also your finances. So if you aren't practicing this already, I would definitely check this out. 6. Cashback credit cards. If you think you don't have the self-control to handle a credit card, I wouldn't recommend getting a credit card. Instead, you should use cash because you know exactly how much you have so you won't be overspending. However, if you think that you're financially responsible, I recommend using a credit card with cashback rewards over money. This may sound a bit counterintuitive, but it's an extra way to earn money from your purchases. There are a lot of options for cashback credit cards. With any type of credit card, just be sure to pay off your balance every billing cycle. 7. No spend entertainment. It's good to set aside a certain amount of money in your budget to have fun, but there are plenty of ways to have fun for free and to save money. 8. Get rid of cable. Depending on how much you value watching live events and the latest episodes of your shows as soon as they air, getting rid of cable may be hard for some people. Personally, I'm not a huge TV watcher to begin with, so getting rid of cable wasn't all that difficult for me because having live channels isn't a must for me. There are cable alternatives that could save you money. Getting your favorite shows and movies through basic streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, etc. is a lot cheaper than having a monthly cable bill. Even though these services don't offer live channels, they still have large libraries of content that you could watch. If you're already an Amazon Prime member, taking advantage of their video streaming service wouldn't be bad. 9. Quit expensive habits. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy because we make poor money decisions. Habits that are expensive sabotages our finances. Recognizing what habits are setting you back on reaching your financial goals and actually trimming them off and developing better ones will help you save money. 10. Use less. With everything that you use, try to use less of it. Ever since I was young, my mom was always the one that told my brother and I to use less of everything. Tissue? Use only what you need. Lights? If you're not going to be in the room, turn them off. By having a use less or use only what you need mindset, you won't have to go to the store as often to buy things like shampoo, conditioner, laundry detergent, and other household items. 11. Eat out frugally. Yes, ideally you should shop for yourself and eat at home, but it's okay to treat yourself to a nice meal at a restaurant every now and then. When you do eat out, you don't have to break your budget. Some ways that you could cut down your bill may be going out for a lunch special, splitting a meal with someone, getting a discount through a coupon, drinking water, or skipping dessert. Saving money requires a lot of patience and hard work, but once you have a frugal living system that works for you, you'll be thanking yourself later.